Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. This evening we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the center fielder.
0-1 the count. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
He froze him on the fastball there. Melky Cabrera is the second out of the opening frame.
Adam Frazier.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Standing in, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs,
first offering on its way.
Albert Almora.
Into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's taken him deep once. One there, on to first, and they get them both. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is big Chris Bryant. He's up to a 9-game streak right now, and that's something to build on. That'll get you a little bit of attention, too. Get the 10.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And digging in, Corey Dickerson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. And he lays off for ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. His past history against John Lester. He has an even 10 hits in 38 ABs. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here it comes. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
Batting 6. The first baseman, number 55.
Striding into the box, Josh Bell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Almora. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the... Here's Javier Baez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Javier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Baez.
And it's fouled away. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things. Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make the play today.
The second baseman, Baez. Zobrist.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Marte is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Cubs strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. Now batting, Colin Moran. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Count even now at 1-1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Kramer, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Third inning, no score to this point. And he misses with it. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 50, Jamison Tyone.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jamison Tyone. First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Jason Hayward now. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's a .333 hitter. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Cabrera. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box now, John Lester. Looped out towards short. And one gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
So a runner at third here with one gone. And into bat next is Albert Almora. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And they are wearing him out down there. 2 away now.
Up next for the
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Cabrera's there. And the inning is over. Down go the. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Lester's 2-0 home. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The second
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Marte is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 9.
Standing in, Javier Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The batter.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Contreras is off of first with 2 away. Left side, but well foul. Hayward playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Some more. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw gets him, 2 down. Josh Bell the next to hit. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A ball and 2 strikes now. Count still at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And he fouls this one off. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that. Next to hit will be the pitcher. John Lester hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Albert Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. To his left, Moran. The tag gets 1, and he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready with the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Lined into left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Fourth home run here in the early going. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound. In my opinion, what wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
Tyler Lyons gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Kyle Schwarber is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Cervelli corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, 2 down now.
The batter.
So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will. First pitch of the at-bat.
The third baseman.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 44.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Kramer flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Almora going back on it, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. We just witnessed a very impressive running grab in the outfield, worthy of taking another look with show track. He had a long way to go, 125 feet according to the data. And of course, the route and top speed were exceptional as well. Elias Diaz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a high strike there, 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Michael Feliz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, right
Ready
fielder.
for another shot now. Jason Hayward. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Frazier takes it in. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So coming to the plate, John Lester getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's popped up. Moran has got it, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting,
Here's Melky Cabrera.
right
He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Cabrera.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Pirates leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Albert Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
The 0-2 home. Softly hit out to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone. So if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Popped him up. Bell over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, Francisco Cervelli. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he popped him up. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 55.
One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. The windup and the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Digging in now, Colin Moran. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 1-0 the count. Pitch is popped up. Bryant has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 44.
So striding in, Kevin Kramer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Bell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is trying to pick things up where he left off. Javier Baez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Marte is in his tracks now, and very quickly 1 gone. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready now, Ben Zobrist. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Zobrist.
He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. They lead it 6-0. Lonnie Chisenhall is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Marquez.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Into the box, Melky Cabrera. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now Lester's 0-1. Ball one taken just off the inside. 2 balls and a strike to Melky Cabrera. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point.
3-2 now. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 6-0 shutout to finish.